Okay, so there's been a bit of a hiccup, a bit of a problem with the new Toyota Tacoma. I am getting a new Tacoma. I got a call from the dealership just the other day, I think it was yesterday maybe, about a small problem with the new Tacoma, and I have a couple of concerns because of this. For those of you that don't know, I'm in a 2024 Toyota Tacoma. It is the TRD Sport in Supersonic Red, and it is two-wheel drive. What I'm trading for is a 4x4 TRD off-road. Now, originally, when I started this process about probably 2 to 3 weeks ago, by the time you see this video, I would have been getting a 2024 TRD off-road. It was supposed to be in, actually, I think right at the end of December. Well, I got a call, and it's a couple days after the end of December by when I'm making this video, right? And the dealership told me that the truck did not come in yet, and that it actually is going to be a 2025 Tacoma. So the cutoff apparently happened either during the manufacturing process, I kind of doubt that, or just before this truck was shown on the website, I guess. So what I'm getting is now a 2025 Tacoma. It's a TRD off-road still, which I actually think is a good thing. If I'm being honest, in the back of my mind after I got this whole process going, I started to think, you know, maybe I should just wait for a 2025. I'm right there at the cutoff, right? I mean, in essence, I'm buying a truck that's a model year old, brand new. I mean, that's what you're doing when you buy any vehicle at the end of its yearly cycle, if you will. So it works out well for me. I am getting a 2025. It is going to be the TRD off-road. Now, and a 4x4, by the way. Now, I have a couple of concerns. First of all, pricing. You know, the dealership told me that the price would be the same, so there's no change in the deal. That's a good thing, I think. It's a good thing unless, and I've got to build this truck myself. There's no sticker or anything like that yet, so I don't know what the MSRP on the particular truck I'm getting would have been or is. But what I'm going to do is go out to Toyota's website. I'm going to build the truck, and I'm going to see where the pricing comes in. I think it'll be right about the same. It could be a little bit more, but if I'm not mistaken, the TRD trim levels for the 2025 Tacomas are the same price as the 2024s. So there's really no difference in price as far as MSRP goes. However, I could be wrong. It could come in lower, it could come in higher. If it's higher, then I guess I'm getting a little bit better of a deal, right? Because I'll be getting a truck for 2024 prices. But if it's lower after I build it, well, then I'm really paying more than what I agreed to in the deal, right? Makes sense, doesn't it? And the dealer would, in essence, be making more money because I assume the cost to them is going to be less for the truck since the MSRP is less as well. Anybody out there who happens to know the inner workings of the dealerships and pricing between them and Toyota, the manufacturer, let me know if that's correct, my assumptions there. So that's number one, pricing. Number two, the options on the truck. Now, there are really three things that I'm mainly concerned with in going from this 2024 TRD Sport to now the 2025 TRD Off-Road. And they're really my reasons for doing it. One is that it is a 4x4, right? I want a 4x4. It is a 4x4. At least that's what I was told. So no problem there. Two is that it is, or has rather, the 14-inch, the bigger infotainment screen or system in it. That's a must. I wouldn't do it without doing that, primarily because I want it. I could have just stayed with the older, smaller, what is it, 8-inch or 7.5-inch, whatever it is, screen. But I wanted something different than what I currently have, right? I wanted to experience the new screen in the Tacoma. And then thirdly, I guess the color. I did not want to go with the same color, although I love this supersonic red. It is really striking in the light. And I have to say, it does always look clean, which I like. I can't stand washing vehicles. It's one of my least favorite things about any vehicle. So the color that I'm getting, which I'll tell you right now, I know I've been a little cagey about that so far, right? But the color that I'm getting is going to be white. I've never had a white truck. I'm going to go with kind of that stormtrooper theme, if you will. I know some of you will probably think that's a little corny. It's been done before. I've never done it. And I'll add my own touches to it as I go. I've got lots of ideas as to how I want to accomplish that. Some of you, again, might think they're a little corny. You'll just have to wait and see what my plans are for it. But I wanted it to be white. Now, should the truck come in and it has everything else that I want, all of the parameters are met, and it's not white, you know, that's not a deal breaker for me. There are 2 or 3 other colors that I wouldn't mind. That new Terra or terracotta, whatever color it is, it's kind of a, I don't know, a brownish, reddish color. That's probably my new favorite on the Tacoma for the 2025 line, if you will. I could dig that. I could go with that. If it were Blue Crush, I could do that. Solar Octane would be good, except I believe Toyota has eliminated the Solar Octane color. So that's not really an option for me. And that's pretty much it. Although I could go with Underground. I do like that color. I guess it would have been better for me to kind of list the colors I wouldn't take. They are black, silver, and maybe the Underground. I'm not sure. I have to see it in person. So there are a lot of colors that would satisfy me as well. I don't think that's going to be an issue. They did tell me it would be white, so I'm okay there. And one thing I'm also interested in going with white. You know, everybody always says that Toyota's white is more prone to flaking or chipping, or it's too thin. I'm very interested to see if that's the case, because I hear that all the time on the channel. A lot of people have commented about how poor in general Toyota's paint is, let alone the white color itself. So it's going to be interesting. Anyway, that's just a bit of an update as to what's going on. I'm not sure when this video is going to air, but the date the truck is supposed to be in is January, I believe it's the 13th. The 13th or the 15th, something like that. My experience, when a built truck is coming in and the dealership gives you a date, is that it arrives a week or 2 earlier than what they tell you. And I'm sure they do that just to set expectations. They don't want to have you think it's coming in earlier than it's really going to. So I'm suspecting that I'll have that truck somewhere between the 8th and the 15th. We shall see. I still have to have the lift put on it at the dealer, so hopefully they've got that all set. We shall see. Anyway, just wanted to give you guys an update, let you know what's going on. I'm still in the 2024 as of this video date anyway. Hopefully no hiccups or issues any further with the 2025 now Toyota Tacoma. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.